So here we have the Nissan X-Trail N connector automatic on a 68 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then we'll work our way around the rest of the car from there. So the tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can do that by pressing the button on the tailgate or the button on the bottom of this key. Give that a push and that will open up, as you can see. As we approach the back of the car, you'll notice we've got reversing sensors. This car's also got a 360 parking camera, which we'll look at in a bit more detail when we're inside the car. At the moment, the two rear seats are folded down, so this is the amount of boot space you have as a 5-seater. Let me show what it's like with these two rear ones folded up. And there you go, that's the amount of boot space you have if you have the vehicle set up as a 7-seater. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see that it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for this car, which is 8,709. You can change the information displayed above that using buttons on the steering wheel. There's various different menus available, from satellite navigation to audio, obviously fuel economy, trip computer menus, and the digital readout for the speedometer, which is where we started. To make those adjustments, I was using these buttons just here. We've also got stereo controls over that side as well. And on the right hand side, we have cruise control and speed limiter, as well as the ability to answer and end phone calls. This button is the voice activation for the phone as well. So you can hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you've paired up the phone, and that is done over on the central touchscreen just here. Hit the phone button and then connect and pair new device, and then just follow the instructions on screen from there. When it comes to music in this car, firstly with regards to the radio, we have FM, AM and DAB digital radio all available. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do that via the CD player. You can also connect up a USB device, an auxiliary device, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. We've also got satellite navigation, which is accessed with these buttons here. There's a full video showing how that works on both our website and on our Facebook page. And on top of all of that, we have a 360 parking camera. So if I pop the car into reverse, we have a reverse camera just there and a bird's eye view of exactly where the car is parked right now. It goes a couple of steps beyond that though. Press the camera button and we have a front facing camera and the bird's eye view, or a front facing camera and the front passenger side wheel. So with all of those cameras, it does make it very easy to park this car. Working our way down, we have the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature, the fan speed up and down from here. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed, then hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will now maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed for you. You can override that at any time you wish to by simply readjusting the fans to whatever level you want them on. Underneath that, we have a 12-volt charging socket, as well as the USB and auxiliary inputs, electronic handbrake, the fully automatic gearbox, and then down here we have got the ability, turning this dial, to put the car into auto, so it will decide when it wants 2-wheel drive, when it wants 4-wheel drive. We can put the 4-wheel drive on, or turn it off again, or put it into permanent 2-wheel drive. And you'll know whether you've got 4-wheel drive on because it will come up a little orange light just there saying 4-wheel drive lock. So that's off or it's on. As I say, you can have it on auto otherwise, and it will determine when it needs to do that for you. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic glass sunroof on this car. So you can see the sun blind is closed. If we hit that button just there, firstly the sun blind will open up, and that will open all the way to the back of the passenger seats, which lets in a huge amount of light, as you can see. But this front section will also open as a sunroof. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.